You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 7 o'clock, time for another Arrow Blues here on the Friday Night Blues Show on a beautiful night here in the Wairarapa.
The guitar owned and played by the great Booker White found its way by grace into my arms. He would call it hard rock, 'cause the body's made of steel. On the headstock, he glued a heart-shaped charm. In a brown leather case with green velvet lining, it thrilled my soul to the core. Stuck on the side with old Scotch tape was a list of the songs he's famous for. Booker's guitar's got a story to tell of hard-earned hope and unshed tears. Booker's guitar rings like a bell. It's gonna keep on ringing for 1,000 years. White sang straight from his heart. Everyone who heard him knows it's true. He'd spank that shiny guitar just like a drum. Cross the Mississippi Delta, Europe too. Booker's guitar's got a story to tell of boxcars and scars, moonshine and beer. Booker's guitar rings like a bell. It's gonna keep on ringing for 1,000 years. Booker's guitar's got a story to tell, a story the world needs to hear. Booker's guitar rings like a bell. It's gonna keep on ringing for 1,000 years.
That's a song there by the acoustic bluesman Eric Bibb, and it came from an album called Booker's Guitar, and that was the title track. Background to that was that he was given use of Booker White's guitar, and so he felt he needed to sing a song about it. Booker White was a legendary bluesman early on in the Delta, and ended up several times in big trouble, including a stint in jail. He was also B.B. King's cousin. All right, a bit of a mixture on the show tonight. Next up, we have a track by Junior Wells from his classic album he put out in the 1960s, the album called Hoodoo Man Blues, and this is Hey Lordy Mama.
Baby, too late at night, Lord mama, hey, hey, you wanna go out, baby, too late at night. I got a real funny feeling, you don't wanna treat your daddy right. I'm gonna leave in the morning and you crying can't make me stay, hey, hey, baby, oh, I'm gonna leave in the morning and you crying won't make me stay. Lord, the more you cry, baby, but it's gonna drive me away. Come on. Woman coming hold my hand. Hey, baby. Hey, hey. A big leg woman coming hold my hand. I got a real funny feeling you wanna love another man. Hey. Oh.
Junior Wells there with his great mate Buddy Guy on guitar. Next up we've got a track that features U2 along with B.B. King, and the story behind this was back in the 1980s. B.B. King was touring Ireland as a support act to the Rolling Stones, and that's when they met the young U2 guys, and as they were leaving he mentioned to Bono that at some stage when he was writing a song, could he write a song for B.B. King, and so he did. And about a year or so after that, the band was touring the States, and Bono rang up B.B. King's agent and said that he'd written a song and he'd like B.B. King to be the opening act at a concert in Fort Worth, which B.B. King did. And then they told him just prior to going on that they'd written a song and they wanted a duet with the great B.B. King. So here's U2 along with the B.B. King.
Jump that train when love comes down. I'm gonna
Oh, I hate to see you go. And the way that I will miss you, I guess you never know. We've been together so long to have us separate this way. We've been together so long to have to separate this way. I'm gonna let you go head on now, baby. Pray that you come back home someday. But now I guess you've changed your mind. You said you once still love me, but now I guess you've changed your mind. Why don't you reconsider, baby? Give yourself just a little more time.
The great Freddie King there and his version of Lowell Fulson's Reconsider Baby, and that was from an LP he put out in the 1980s called Texas Cannonball, an album that was recorded in Texas and produced by Leon Russell. Next up, we've got a track, and I'll dedicate this one to Pete down in Featherston because I know he enjoys Tab Benoit and Night Train.
I'm a night train rolling 900 miles. I'm a night train, baby, rolling 900 miles. Can't you hear me coming? Ain't stopping till the morning light. Keep it burning, baby. I got that fuel for my fire. Keep it burning, baby. I got that fuel for my fire. headlights burning bright. Ain't no time for trouble, baby. I got my headlights burning bright. Keeping one eye on the crossroad and stopping till the morning light. Yeah, my night train rolling 900 miles. Yes, I'm a night train rolling 900 miles. Can't you hear me coming? Ain't stopping till the morning light.
A little bit of swamp blues there, Tab Benoit and Night Train. Brought the time to 21 minutes after 7 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the Friday Night Blues Show. Next up, I think we'll have another track from Freddie King from that album Texas Cannonball, and this one is his version of a song put out by Creedence Clearwater Revival and song written by Johnny Fogerty, the song called Lodi.
It's been so many years ago that I set out on the road, looking for my fame and fortune, searching for a bar to go, y'all. But things got bad and things got worse, and I sing the same old blues. Lord, I'm stuck in a low down again.
begun. Well, my first friend went down when I was 17 years old. First friend went down when I was 17 years old. One thing I can say about that boy, he died cold. My second friend went down when I was 21 years of age. My second friend went down, yeah, when I was 21 years of age. One thing I can say about that boy, he died crazy. Well, rules are all right if there's someone left to play the game. Rules are all right if there's someone left to play the game. But all my friends are going, I tell you, things don't seem the same. Born in Chicago, 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 things don't seem the same. Someone left to play the game. The rules are all right if there's someone left to play the game. But all my friends are going, I tell you, things don't seem the same. Born in Chicago, born in Chicago, born in Chicago, born in Chicago. Chicago, things don't seem the same, no. All right. Born in Chicago.
Born in Chicago, Nick Gravenitis, their song he wrote, made famous by Paul Butterfield and his blues band, and that's from an album put out by a makeup band called Chicago Blues Reunion, who got together for a concert, obviously in Chicago, and they were made up of all the white boys who went down to the South Side clubs in the 1960s because they loved the blues. 28 minutes after 7 o'clock, time for Big Maybell.
The blues for the highway, rambling blues, I gotta go. I should start running, walking is most too slow. Undecided whether I will go or stay. But I can't go on this way. You got me worried, worried, worried every night and day. Well, I done got tired of your low down dirty ways. So long. Baby, so long, baby, goodbye. Well, I'm gonna leave rambling. I'll ramble till the day that I die.
Big Maybell there and Rambling Blues. Oh, just get rid of Big Maybell. And Rambling Blues. Big Maybell was very popular and successful from the 1940s and into the 1950s, but had to start jumping from label to label to get record contracts from the 1960s onwards, mainly because of a drug addiction which led to her getting diagnosed with diabetes, and she died in 1972 from diabetes, and she was only aged 48. Next up, we've got Etta James and Spoonful.
That spoonful, yeah, well, that spoonful, yeah. It could be a spoonful of coffee, it could be a spoonful of tea. Not a knife, not a fork, but a spoon, baby, is good enough for me. Men lie for that spoonful. Yeah, women die for that spoonful. You know they sigh for that spoonful. Yeah, now they cry for that spoonful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a little spoon of your precious love is good enough for me. The men will fight for that spoonful. Yeah, they die for that spoonful. Yeah, they sigh for that spoonful. Yeah, now they fight for that spoonful. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Way to go. Trouble, trouble, everywhere I turn. Something must be wrong. But will I ever learn? It's been raining, raining every day. Will the sun ever shine? Something keep on telling me, brother, you got to keep on trying. You've got to keep on trying. Don't give up, don't give up. Keep on trying. There's a true saying. The sun
Room Full of Blues there from an album they put out in 2003, the album called That's Right, and that track's called I'll Keep On Trying. Right, next up we've got an early B.B. King, and this is his version of Arthur Krupp's Mean Old Frisco.
And that long train to Santa Fe, that mean old Frisco, long train to Santa Fe. Yes, they taken my baby away, and they flew back after me. I ain't got nobody else. Yes, I ain't got nobody else. Well, if I don't hear from her soon, I think I'll leave myself. Think of me. Yes, I wonder, do my baby think of me? Well, she should be worried and should hurry back home to me. Well, if you see my baby, tell her I need a bed. Oh, if you see my baby, tell her I need a bed. Seems I've lost every friend I had. I've been trying not to worry and trying to do the best I can. I've been trying not to worry, trying to do the best I can. But now since she's gone, I'm a lonely, lonely man.
Honey, now don't worry no more. I'm in trouble. I'll be all worried mine. Well, I could never be satisfied. I just couldn't keep from crying. Well, all in my sleep, heard my doorbell ring, looking for my baby, didn't see not a doggone thing. Well, when I was troubled, yeah, I was all worried and vain. Well, you know, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep from crying. Well, I know somebody sure been talking to you. I don't need no telling, babe, I watch the way you do. I'm in trouble, I'll be all worried mine. Well, I could never be satisfied. I just couldn't keep from crying. But I feel like slapping a pistol in your face. Only let some graveyard lord be your resting place. Woman, I'm troubled. I'm all worried in mind. Well, you know, I just can't never be satisfied, and I just can't keep from crying.
Well, I know my baby, she gon' jump and shout. That old train be late, man, and I come walking out. Woman, I'm troubled, I be all worried mine. Well, ain't no way in the world to be satisfied, and I just couldn't keep from crying. Play it out.
That's the British band called the Blues Band, featuring Paul Jones and also Tom McGuinness. And those two guys are going to be in New Zealand next month performing as the Manfreds, or the reincarnation of Manfred Mann, and they're touring next month, early next month, and the act also features Mike Darbo, who took over as vocalist from Paul Jones. So hopefully I'm going to catch that concert up in Napier. I was hoping to get to the one in Wellington, but I have to be in Palmerston North that particular day and haven't got a chance to get to Wellington, so I might see if I can get some tickets for the one in Napier. I've seen a couple of clips on YouTube of the Manfreds, and they look in pretty good form. Right, it's, let's see, 15 minutes to 8 o'clock, time now for a track from Louis Jordan.
But she's my baby, and I love her just the same. Crazy about that woman, 'cause Caledonia is her name. Caledonia, Caledonia, what make your big head so hot? Ma, I love you just the same. I'll always love you, baby, 'cause Caledonia is your name. That's what she told me, no kidding. That's what she said. She said, son, keep away from that woman. She ain't no good. Don't bother with her. But Mama didn't know what Caledonia was putting down. So I'm going down to Caledonia's house and ask her just one more time. Caledonia! Caledonia! What make your big head so hot? Ma!
believe my diamond. I believe my diamond, Lord. I'm gonna put the wire on loving and break up my happy home.
Luther Allison, his version of Dust My Blues, bringing the time to 8 minutes to 8 o'clock. Time for one more, and it's Kenny Wayne Shepherd and recorded live in Chicago. I'm a King Bee.
I'm a king bee, baby. I'm buzzing around your hive. I'm a king bee, baby. Buzzing around your hive. Yes, I can make you honey, baby. Just let me come inside. I'm a king bee, baby. And don't you want to be my queen? Oh yeah. But I'm a king bee, baby. And don't you want to
Kenny Wayne Shepherd there recorded live his version of Slim Harpo's King Bee, bringing to a close another edition of the Friday Night Blues Show, which was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7.